Hello again, Fissels family and friends. This is the pastoral message for Saturday, November 21st. Being a Saturday, I'm coming to you with a continuation of our Saturday series, meditations that I've written reflecting on the Psalms in the style of the UCC Still Speaking Daily Devotionals. And as always, I invite you to read the Psalm in your own Bible, listen to the meditation, and then if you choose to, after reflecting on the meditation and the psalm together, reread the psalm with the meditation in your mind. And so my meditation for today on Psalm 11 is titled A Matter of Trust. And the focal verses are Psalm 11, verses 1 and 3. In the Lord I take refuge. How can you say to me, flee like a bird to the mountains? If the foundations are destroyed, what can the righteous do? We all face challenges in our lives. Sometimes the challenges are so great, they shake the very foundations of our soul. There are times we may be tempted to give up in despair. A tragedy is that many with depression do give up and take their own lives. In times of despair, some of us lash out in anger at ourselves, at our loved ones, at strangers, and at God. As we've already seen in the Psalms, a common response when faced with calamity is to plead to God for deliverance. Break the arm of the wicked and evildoers. Seek out their wickedness until you find none. We read just last week in Psalm 10. But the author of Psalm 11 has a different response. The psalmist here is sure that God is already there protecting God's people. Here, as in many psalms, the author assumes that he or she is on the side of the righteous, and not the wicked who will feel God's wrath, those who will be met with a rain of coals of fire and sulfur. There are times I don't feel all that righteous, although I try. I suspect that many of you feel the same way. Still, it's reassuring to know that through God's grace and mercy, we can trust that God is with us. We can trust that God is in the holy temple and is watching over us. We can take comfort knowing that God is our refuge and our strength. And although we are yet sinners, we are sinners saved by grace. We can trust that we shall, with the upright, behold God's face. And our prayer. Righteous God, in this season of thanksgiving, we thank you for your grace and mercy. We thank you for your steadfast love. We thank you that we may put our trust in you and know that we will be delivered. In God we trust. Amen. Please keep the congregation and all those on our sick list in your prayers. Keep all those affected in any way in the pandemic in your prayers. Keep our country in the prayers as we continue through the struggles that we're undergoing. As far as church news goes, we tried to get the live streaming going yesterday, and it, as Steve said in a text to me, failed miserably. So we're still working on it. Hopefully that will happen sometime soon. And in the meantime, we'll continue with the video messages throughout the week, on most days of the week, and then live worship in the sanctuary for now. Hopefully we'll be able to continue to do that, and the pandemic won't reach to the levels down here in southern New York as it has throughout other parts of the country. And we will be able to continue to, in addition to having live worship, to having our video worship later in the day on Sundays. And so until we talk again or see each other hopefully tomorrow in worship, where we will be having either an indoor or an outdoor dedication of the pavers in the labyrinth. So if you'd like to come just for that part, we're going to try to have it outdoors Weather should be dry, might be a little chilly, so dress appropriately. But I hope to see many, or most of you, if not all of you, tomorrow at worship, and then talk through these video messages next week as we prepare for Thanksgiving. Until we talk again, stay safe, stay healthy, stay strong. And I know the God in whom we can trust is continuing to bless us all. Goodbye for now.